Technical skills as a leader are important, but they are not enough. To be an effective leader, you will need strong people skills. In this video, I'll explore 7 essential people skills that will really help supercharge your leadership. Now, often leaders are promoted based on their really great technical skills, but they may lack the interpersonal skills that they need to really master leadership and lead effectively. This can lead to conflict, frustration, and potentially failure. The first essential people skill is active or reflective listening. This is a technique that involves fully concentrating on the speaker, understanding the message, and responding thoughtfully. It goes beyond just hearing the words. It requires engagement and empathy. Some quick tips for active listening are to be present, put away any distractions, like your phone, and focus on the conversation. Maintain eye contact. It shows that you are engaged and you're actually interested in what people are saying. But take it easy. You don't want to stare them down. Ask clarifying questions. This is the reflective part of listening. Asking open-ended questions to encourage the speaker to elaborate and give you more detail. Paraphrasing is a good one too. This is about you reflecting back to them what you think they are trying to say to you in your own words to show that you are understanding what they're saying, but also giving the opportunity for the other person to say, "Oh no, that's actually not quite what I meant." Another tip is to make sure that you avoid interrupting. Let the speaker finish their thoughts before you respond. This requires a little bit of patience here. Give them the time to think and formulate their thoughts. Some people can process a little bit slower than others, so make sure that you're not weighing in too soon. Be empathetic and try to understand the other person's feelings or perspective. It can be really hard, but really try and focus on what they are saying and not what you are thinking in your own mind and jumping ahead into what am I going to say to respond. Really try and suppress that and actually concentrate on what the person is trying to say to you. Active listening can really build stronger relationships with your team and others. And if you want a few more tips on really embedding active listening, check out the video linked on your screen. The second essential skill is assertive communication. Assertive communication is about expressing your needs and wants honestly and respectfully. It's about finding a balance between aggressive and passive. Passive communication can lead to resentment and frustration. Aggressive communication can just outright damage relationships. Assertive communication, on the other hand, is more about confidence and respect. One powerful tool for assertive communication is to use I statements. Instead of talking about how someone else made you feel, so you made me feel this, turn it around into I felt this. So an example could be, instead of saying, "You always interrupt me," think about reframing it as, "I feel disrespected when I am interrupted." Saying no can also be challenging, but it is part of assertive communication. Some tips around saying no are to be direct and concise, clearly stating your decision. If possible, offer an alternative so that you can reach a compromise. Avoid apologizing. You do not need to apologize for saying no. Practice a little bit of self-compassion here. Saying no is not bad. And check out the video linked on your screen for tips around assertive communication. The third essential skill is managing performance levels. As a leader, it is essential that you can adapt your approach to the individual. No one is going to perform at the same level, speed, or time as another person, even if the conditions are identical. We all learn at a different pace and have different strengths and weaknesses, different learning styles, and different motivations that will make tailoring communication around performance really important. If you are supporting underperformance, it's important to really address this early and directly, ensuring that you've provided clear expectations about what you need from them. Offer support and resources so that they have the essential tools, guidance, and training, and then set clear specific goals around your expectations. It's also important to provide regular feedback so that they know whether they're on or off track at the earliest possible moment. For high performers, it's often the challenge around how to maintain their momentum and their interest so that they can also grow and develop. Again, some clear expectations and goal setting, as well as providing some clear opportunities for growth and feedback. If you need some support to set clear expectations, check out the video linked on your screen. The fourth essential skill is around idea sharing. This is about setting up a team culture that encourages open communication and feedback where ideas can be discussed without any fear of somebody shutting them down or saying that their idea is stupid. Often the best ideas come from those that are actually doing the work, not from the leaders or managers that are running the joint. They are closer to the issues and would be the first point of call for me if I was seeking improvement or adaptation. The fifth essential skill is to fuel people's strengths. If you understand the strengths and weaknesses of your team members, you can best support them with training, guidance, and encouragement. There will be some that will rise above with particular strengths and pieces of work. And if you can leverage those strengths, you will not only get better results, but usually a greater level of engagement with your team. If individuals can work to their strengths, this will help build their confidence and their participation with the work, provided they also enjoy that work that they're good at. The sixth essential skill is around navigating rivalry. Rivalry can have a number of negative impacts, including reduced productivity, as the focus is shifted to the competition, damaging relationships, and leading to potentially a more toxic work environment, which then increases stress and lowers creativity. To navigate this, first identify the source of the rivalry. Is it a competition for resources, recognition, or power? Once you know this, you can tackle it much more effectively. Try and encourage team members to work together and collaborate. Set clear expectations and goals so it reduces competition and focuses the team more appropriately. Encourage open communication and address any conflict directly and straight away. The seventh essential skill is to build inner confidence. If you're a confident leader, you can address any gaps that you might have in these 7 essential skills and embrace challenges as opportunities. So check out the video linked on your screen to build your inner self to be a more inspiring and effective leader. And thanks very much for watching.